The Province Road Test is a public service presented by the Province newspaper and the Insurance Corporation of British Columbia, and in part by the Government of British Columbia and the Insurance Brokers Association of British Columbia.
Hello, I'm Bill Good, and this is the third annual Province Road Test. During the next half hour, your driving skills and knowledge of highway law will be put to the test. We are going to examine the dangers of being in a hurry and the devastation caused by driving too fast. Our theme this year is courtesy. This program shows you how consideration for other road users can help you avoid this kind of mess. And there are prizes, too. The top winner will fly in luxury to Australia for 14 days. But even if you don't score high, you could still win big. Judges will select one question. The first entry drawn with the correct answer wins a 7-day vacation for 2 in Hawaii. These super prizes have been supplied by Maiden Pacific Holidays and Continental Airlines. So open your test paper and let's see how good a driver you really are. But first, let's get out of this gridlock and see what it looks like from overhead.
It's peaceful up here, high above British Columbia's lower mainland. No traffic congestion and not a single set of traffic lights to worry about. But down there, it's a very different story. The slow pace is frustrating, and too often, frustration leads to recklessness.
This is Sean Webster in the CKNW Eye in the Sky, reporting on traffic conditions high above Highway 1. This is a special report for the Province Road Test. Well, folks, someone has tried to barge their way toward the freeway just a few minutes ago, and that's caused a serious motor vehicle accident on the Caribou overpass to the number 1. Emergency crews are on the scene now, and that should have that cleared up shortly. But Bill Good reports you might want to stay clear of that area. And that's the morning traffic report, brought to you by the Province Road Test. Back to you, Bill, and you might want to show your viewers that if people would stop trying to drive so fast, they'd probably save a little time.
Thanks, Sean. Saving time. It drives people to do the craziest things. But with so many stops and starts, it seems difficult to make any decent headway. Many people believe the only way to save time is to drive fast. But speed is the fastest way to an early grave. Besides, how much faster would you have to travel just to save a little time? To help set up our first question, let's follow an average commuter on his way to work. Meet Biff Bellman. He correctly answered a skill testing question and has been selected as the appropriate candidate to demonstrate typical driving habits.
Left the car windows open again. Oh, well. And the keys in the car. But she's such a good wife. Oh, must adjust the mirror. Always be aware of who's behind you.
Mr. Bellman is a businessman, well respected in his community, and he claims to be a courteous driver.
Hi, Biff. Good morning, Biff.
Biff, thank you for putting the garbage out again. What a guy. Thank you.
For our first question, let's imagine he commutes 32 kilometers each way to work. On a good day, it takes 40 minutes for his one-way trip.
Hey, have a great day. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to work we go. Hey, hey. Oh, wow. Is this great or what? Hi, kids. Study hard.
Saving a minute means nothing to these other drivers. They figure they can shave considerably more time by driving really fast. Question 1. How much faster would Biff have to average to save 10 minutes on his 32-kilometer trip? A, 8 kilometers an hour, B, 16 kilometers an hour, or C, 22 kilometers an hour?
Now, you may think that none of those possible answers is a remarkable increase in speed. But remember, the answer we're looking for is by how much you would have to increase your average speed for the whole journey. When you've worked out your answer, ask yourself how that increase affects your trip. Think of the number of stops and starts you face every day.
On an open road, it's not hard to save time, but it's a lot more difficult in the city. The lights on this street and many other major arterial routes into town are computer controlled. They are set to the posted speed limit. That means if you're going too fast, the red light will stop you. This driver knows the lights are sequenced, but Biff appears about to put the synchronized lights to the test. Maybe the next set of lights, or the ones further down, but he will be stopped before he gets very far ahead.
please.
Of course, he could run a few lights, but that's a deadly game of Russian roulette. Oh, I didn't mean for him to take that as advice. It appears his mild-mannered personality changes once he gets behind the wheel of a car.
Hey, come on, lady, hey? We got people to see and places to go. Oh, yeah, hey, I'll tell you, I'm not on a pension, okay? I got no pension.
Have a good day.
Well, within a few blocks, he's going to hit a very solid red, like this one. Speed is at the heart of the debate on traffic safety. Too many of us drive at inappropriate and excessive speeds in heavy city traffic. Uh-oh, where has he got this stuff? I bet he thinks he's prepared. But none of this fancy equipment can detect a police radar gun until it's too late.
No police.
His radar equipment has just cost him another $100.
Do I have till Tuesday to pay this?
It would have been a lot cheaper just to go with the flow of traffic and maintain the 2-second rule. We often hear about the 2-second rule, but what does it mean? At 50 kilometers an hour, the speed limit for this road, you should keep 6 car lengths between your car and the one ahead of you. Do you see anybody doing 50 here? Do you see anybody leaving 6 car lengths? As you can see from this radar gun, the average speed is actually in excess of 70 kilometers an hour. In their well-engineered cars, these drivers, no doubt, feel secure and comfortable. Hey, 70 is no big deal. That is until you have to stop. Things happen very quickly the faster you go. It takes most drivers 2 seconds to spot a problem and react. For question 2, put yourself in the driver's seat. Imagine you're doing 70 kilometers an hour. How many car lengths should you leave between you and the car in front to avoid an accident? A, 7, B, 9, or C, 11?
This portion of the Province Road Test is being brought to you by Ford of Canada, where quality is job one. It's working.